What's going on, guys? We are back with another prediction video, and I believe this one is it Fight Night 4 in
Five.
Abu Dhabi?
Five.
Five on Yas
Five.
Island.
Hmm.
Awesome. We got great headliner with Marlon Moraes and Cory Sandhagen. A pretty stacked card, honestly. And some of these names are a little bit newer, but I think it's going to be a really competitive night. We've
Oh,
got
for
some
sure,
great
dude.
fighters throughout the whole
100%.
thing. Last weekend, very lackluster in my opinion. But there were some good TKOs and stuff. But I think this weekend is definitely going to make up for a lot of it. But we're starting out pretty strong. It's an early fight night, 7 p.m. It's starting in our time, and it starts off with Yusuf Zalal and Ilya Topuria. I think I'm probably saying that wrong, but
Oh, yeah, it's a pool, yeah.
yeah, Topuria. Yeah, dude. This is a great start to the main card. Honestly, Yusuf Zalal fought not too long ago.
Yeah, Yusuf is on a three-fight win streak right now.
Uh,
Um, a lot of
yeah, I think
unknown names, but still 3 fights in the UFC. This will be his fourth one.
that's still impressive. But the thing is, one thing I noticed is all three of his wins in the UFC have been by decision. So the problem with that comes when you're being a decision like that, your name's not getting out there, and that's maybe why he keeps fighting these, up and coming guys.
Yeah.
If he would have made a really big impact on the first or second win, they're gonna, once if you knocked out the guy cold or something kind of
I mean,
impressive.
just look at Chimaev.
Exactly. Yeah,
Like,
you get bigger name contenders, but since you're kind of you're winning your fights. You're on a 3 fight win streak in the UFC, but it's all decisions. This Topuria, this is his debut, so it's
yep.
like this is his fourth fight with someone who's not a gigantic name. Yusuf Zalal's got to do something, in my opinion, something to fucking change it up. Because if not, it's going to take a long time to climb those rankings. Topuria 8-0. This is his debut. 100% finish rate in all of his fights. 7 of his 8 wins were by submission.
I got Tapuya on this one.
I
I got
think
the
it's going to
newcomer.
be. I think it's
He
going to be pretty evenly matched for the
Yeah,
most part.
he's considered the underdog in this fight,
Uh,
plus 160, where Yusuf is the
the favorite in
favorite
this.
on it. Thank you, minus 180. I'm going against the book this time, against the odds. Like
Yeah,
I got Tapuya
I
winning
had the
this
same
one.
prediction, brother.
Mhm.
Just because and Yusuf's wins are impressive, but how he wins isn't. So I think from what I've seen with Topuria, I have a submission win. 7 of his 8 wins are by submission. Probably easy bet to say submission, but I'd like to see him maybe.
Good
I mean, if
knockout
he
or
came in
something.
with a knockout, that'd be awesome too.
Yeah, I
Just
see. I see a second round submission for him.
yeah, that'd be nice. Moving up from that, we got heavyweight boys going at it. A couple
Mhm.
heavyweight fights on this. Tom Espinal and Alan Baudot.
Baghdad,
Bodu, Bodot.
Baghdad.
I don't know. Yeah. Both pretty good record. They're both come 8-2 for Tom, 8-1 for Alan.
Yeah,
Not
this
bad.
is Allen's debut, I believe it is. Uh,
Yes, it is. And
okay,
Tom
and
had
this is
one previous fight,
yeah in
and
the
he did
UFC.
really good in that fight,
Yeah,
actually.
knocked the dude out in 40 seconds.
Yeah, it was
So,
like a
dude,
good
Tom,
knee and some punches following it.
in this fight, Tom, like looking at the books, he has the biggest favorites to winning this. He's a minus 440.
Really?
Mhm.
That's wild.
Where Allen is at plus 360. It
Holy
has the
shit. They're really
biggest.
counting that one out.
That's the biggest split in the whole card that I've seen. Looking
I
through everything.
I
Uh,
understand Tom is like, a little bit. I mean, he had one win in the UFC and he won in a spectacular fashion, but they're
that's
really counting Allen
big.
out on that
Mhm.
one. Because they both have most of their wins by knockout, which is not uncommon with heavyweights. I think Allen had 7 and Tom probably is right around there as well, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm following the betting odds. I got Tom winning this one by knockout, but
Same here.
I'm
I
surprised
got
to
a
see it was by that much.
I got a first round knockout for Tom as well.
Yeah,
So
I mean he's someone to keep an eye on. I think one thing. I think he's in good shape. He's not like an
for a heavyweight,
overbloated
yeah, he's in
heavyweight.
excellent shape for a heavyweight, man.
Yeah, not overbloated. And if he really wanted, he could. He's 6'4". Wow, that's good. If he really wanted, he could slim down just a little bit, and maybe, but I mean, it's early in his career, so he's got a long way to go. 27 years old, man, not even hitting his prime. It's definitely someone to keep an eye on. But yeah, we both got him winning by first round knockout.
Mm-hmm.
After him, middleweight fights, Marcus Perez and Dricus Duplessis. I can't even begin to pronounce this guy. I heard it said multiple times in interviews and stuff, but I'm just drawing a blank now. Duplessis, whatever. I got Homeboy winning this one. I think Perez has been I don't know, he just does not impress me. He's 2-3 in his UFC career.
Yeah, I got Perez winning this one though. I feel like this one is going to go to decision. I think this is the only one that we had split on throughout this whole main card.
Right.
But I feel like Perez can take it up to decision and get the W.
He does. It's interesting. Perez he's been in the UFC longer because this is
His sixth fight.
Yeah, Dricus, his nickname is Still Knox, so I'm just going to call him that. This is Still Knox's debut, and he's only, I think, 26, but he has more fights than Perez does. So, even though Perez has more,
one more fight than
by one, but just considering the age difference, that's fairly impressive. But like I said, Perez just hasn't super impressed me in most of his fights.
Right.
I'll honestly either go decision or submission by Still Knox. I think 9 of his wins are by submission, and that's pretty impressive. So from what I've seen from Perez, I just can't confidently bet on him.
The books have it Still Knox as the favorite at -145, where Perez is underdog at +125. I'm going
see that
underdog.
100%.
Decision win for him. You're going submission or decision for Still Knox. So.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's another guy. I mean, it's his debut, but he's got a pretty impressive career for having his debut. So another guy to keep our eye on him.
Oh, 100%.
After that, heavyweight big boys. We got Ben Rothwell and Marcin Tybura.
This would be a banger, dude.
Yeah, dude, I think this one's it's a flip of a coin. Honestly, you can go either way.
We both got Ben winning this one.
Yeah, big Ben Rothwell.
Rothwell being a veteran in the sport, been around for 50 fights.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Tybura is actually he's fought in the UFC for a little bit too. I think like his last 8 to 10 fights were in the UFC, so he's been around for a little bit. But I mean, this one's just a tough one in general. I think split down the middle. It's easy to go either way. I wouldn't put it on your parlay. I wouldn't bet on it unless you're like super confident. I have Ben Rothwell as well. We both do. Mm-hmm. I think he performed pretty good against Ovince St. Preux in his last fight.
Yep, knocked him out. Did he knock him out?
So,
he knocked him out, right?
Against Ovince?
Yeah, then he knocked him out.
I remember they were both really tired.
No, decision
against Ovince St. Preux. Yeah.
I think he knocked him down a couple times. That's what I'm thinking of in the fight.
So yeah, Big Ben Rothwell, he's at a. I mean, I don't think he's going to make another run at the title, but like he claimed. But I think he's. Yeah, exactly. So we both got him winning. Featherweight bout, co-main event. I really like this card, man. I know we emphasized a little bit before, but a lot of these fights, there's no pause in the middle, and I sometimes I find that on fight cards, like, oh, here's a shitty fight that kind of slows down the pace. These are all great fights.
They're all supposed to be high paced, and hopefully all these fights there are some knockouts in there, some power coming in.
For sure.
We have
this fucking co-main, bro. This co-main, Edson Barbosa and Makwan Amirkhani. This fight's getting slept on, I think.
A lot, dude. I mean, Edson Barbosa, dude, he's been a savage. Granted, he's on a long losing streak right now. Hasn't won since 2018.
Which is rough, but you gotta look at the competition.
He beat Dan Hooker, and Dan Hooker's a fucking savage, man.
Yeah.
So.
It's so he's one. That's his one win in his last six. He lost
Mm-hmm.
to Khabib, Kevin Lee, Justin Gaethje, Paul Felder, and Dan Ige. And the Dan Ige one, it's
that one. I think he should have won that one against Dan Ige.
yeah,
But
I agree. But those are all killers that he's lost to. You know, it's look. You got to look at the level of competition. Amir Khan is good, but his competition's nothing like Edson Barbosa's. Edson Barbosa is constantly facing top 5, top 8, top 7 killers, and Amir Khan is working his way up. You know, if you look at his wins and losses, it's some good names on there, but not. You know, he hasn't fought Khabib.
Yeah,
he hasn't fought Justin Gaethje.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
dude. Hopefully, I got my money on Edson winning this one.
yeah, I think Edson Barbosa's getting the knockout.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean,
I can see it happening. The books have him as the favorite for Edson Barbosa at minus 250, and Marquand as the underdog at plus 210. So it's gonna be a great fight.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Definitely. I don't know. I think I like Marquand. I think he's entertaining. I just don't think he's Edson Barbosa caliber. I don't think he's a top 5 competitor.
Yeah.
But we'll see. That's a good co-main event. And then main event, Marlon Moraes, Cory Sandhagen.
Dude,
tough one to call.
Banger, dude. It's gonna be a fucking
that's a tough one to call.
Dude, I got Sandhagen winning this one. He's coming off a loss to Aljo.
I think he just fucked up in that. Whatever, it was a weird. What he just got like taken down right away and into a submission. It was. I mean, kudos to Aljo. I think Aljo beats Peter Yan if he fights him for the belt. But I think he did. Cory, Sandhagen can put up a better fight than that. I think Aljo
do you think
was sneaky.
Marlon beats Aljo again?
No, not again. I know he fucked him up the first time, but I don't think he beats him again.
Yeah, I mean, we have
Sterling is getting really good. You know,
Yep.
I'm very looking forward to seeing him versus Peter Yan. When Yan fought Aldo, I mean, he did good, but I remember watching it. And I was like, Aljamain could beat him. So in this fight, it's tough. It's a tough one to call. They're both good strikers. I think Sandhagen's going to win it. I'd like Sandhagen to win it. I think.
We going decision? We going submission?
Yeah,
knockout?
I'm gonna go decision on it. One, I think Sandhagen's a lot taller. I think that's gonna play in a factor. And Moraes just I don't know if was his last fight Jose Aldo, I think.
Morales.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, his last fight was Jose Aldo, which is a good fight. Aldo's obviously a legend in the sport. But he didn't do as well as he should have. He does bad in 5-rounders. He gets tired fairly quick. Yeah, I got Cory Sandhagen winning this one by decision. But it's going to be fucking close. I mean, these are top three guys.
Banger, dude. It's gonna be a
top
banger.
3 guys. So
the
whole night, dude.
I also got Cory winning this one. That's decision. But it's gonna be a fucking nice card for a slowdown week. The books have Cory winning the fight as a favorite minus 145, where Morales is plus 125. So not a big split. Just a slight edge to Cory, but hey, dude, it's like I said, it's gonna be a fucking banger of fights this weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if and I'm banking on Sandhagen winning. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, just because after what happened with the Sterling fight, Marlon regularly comes prepared, and Sandhagen fucked up pretty bad that night. So it could be his downfall. You never know. But I think it'll definitely be a good night fight. That whole fucking card. I mean, it starts at 7. It's a long main event card, but there's some stacked fucking fights in here to keep an eye out on.
Amen, for sure, dude.
But yeah, we'll be watching it on Saturday. Hopefully you guys will too. After that, dude, we got some good ones. Next week, Korean Zombie Brian Ortega. Week after that could be even Justin. Like October is pretty fucking stacked. After that, Uriah Hall, Anderson Silva's fighting. We got
some
a lot of
fucking
fights
bangers this month, dude. Some great big names coming up. Not all pay-per-views. A lot of them are going to be on ESPN Plus, if not on ESPN, for everybody to watch.
And the reason for it is both of our birthdays are in October. That's why.
Oh, 100%, dude. 100%.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, guys, go ahead and hopefully, leave your predictions in the comments. We want to see this one's a tough one to call, so I want to see how many of you guys are getting it right. Are you gonna have our tally sheet going?
I'm not gonna have it on this video.
Okay.
But I got it listed right around here. Yeah, here it is.
What was it, 17 to 19? Something like
that. Out of the 31 fights that we bet on, Robbie got 17 right. I got 19 right.
Just pulling away. Just pulling away.
Hey, just by 2 fights. This week he might catch up to me by 1, or I might get away by 1. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see.
We still have a whole bunch of fights left in this year, and we'll see the total by the end of the year. So
awesome, guys. Go ahead and give us a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Share it to your friends, and we will see you after Saturday night. Thanks for watching.